Okay, this workout is an MMA pre-exhaustion back and biceps workout. So what that means is, we're going to be trying to pre-exhaust that muscle group before we do some, more technical, technique-based work in order to simulate, a fight situation where you're often tired and you've got lactic acid buildup and you still have to fight and perform effectively. So you can see, I'm pretty sweaty. I already did this workout. I probably just lost a couple pounds of my excess 20 plus pounds of body weight right now. What this workout is going to feature is 9 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest periods, inclusive of one warm-up round. And each round is going to feature an exercise that focuses on the back and biceps for us to pre-exhaust the muscle group. Then we're going to go into an MMA specific, technical drill in each round, a different one in each round. So you can follow along with the instructions, but this does require quite a bit of experience in terms of MMA technique in order to do it. You'll also need some equipment for this one, minimal, but you'll need some equipment. You do need a hanging heavy bag, right, and gloves. And you also need that bag you can lay on the ground, either the same bag or another one, a freestanding bag you can lay on the ground. In terms of floor space, you need some floor space, obviously, preferably carpeted or mats. If you don't have mats, carpet will probably do for this one. And you'll also need a pull-up bar, which is important, because we're going to do a lot of back and bicep exercises involving, a number of pull-ups. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the workout, and you're going to sweat in this one, so be prepared. All right, warm up Tai Chi complex. Feet wide, back straight, squat down. Fingers across the ground and come up to this position. Exhale as you push out and squat down. Touch the ground, back to this position. Push out to the side and squat. Exhale. Fingers across the ground. And push up to the ceiling and squat. Touch the ground. Lunge to one side. Exhale. Back to the middle. Lunge to the other side. And exhale. Inhale as you come up. Start over. Push out. Out to the sides. To the ceiling. Lunge. Other side. Right to the middle. Straight in front. Out to the sides. To the ceiling. Lunge. Other side. Okay, this first round is going to feature multi-grip pull-ups and then heavy bag takedowns and throws. All right, so multi-grip pull-ups are you're going to have your pull-up bar. You're gonna perform 2 pull-ups with an overhand regular grip. Without putting your feet on the floor, switch to an underhand grip, perform 2 pull-ups. Without putting your feet on the floor, switch to a close overhand, 2 pull-ups, close underhand, 2 pull-ups. You're gonna do staggered grip, 2 pull-ups, and switch to the other staggered grip, 2 pull-ups. All right, if you can't do that many, just do as many as you can, but the entire time should not be putting your feet on the floor. Next, when you're done with the set, we're gonna come back to the middle, and you're gonna perform takedowns and throws on the freestanding heavy bag. All right, like so. All right, so you're going to, or either that, you can use a regular heavy bag and keep standing it up. But perform any takedown and throw techniques you know how to do on a heavy bag. You're pretty limited in terms of, because of the shape and weighting of different bags, but do what you can and focus on those grips and maintain control of the bag for the whole round. Okay, start your round with a set of multi-grip pull-ups. Do an entire set at your own pace. Okay, when you're done, switch it up. Go back to your mats and your heavy bag. I'm gonna continue with heavy bag takedowns and throws for the remainder of the round at your own pace. Okay, for this round, we're going to start with a set of overhand corn cob pull-ups, and then we're going to go into heavy bag punch, elbow, and hammer fist combos, primarily with vertical and reverse strikes to focus on the back and bicep muscles. All right, so overhand corn cob pull-ups are regular grip, go up to the top, go to the other side, down, and reverse it. All right, so you're going to continue alternating like that. When you're done with your set, you're going to come back to the middle, and you're going to perform on the heavy bag using gloves, punch, elbow, hammer fist, combinations of all different types, but primarily vertical strikes and reverse strikes. So you're focusing on the back muscles for the entire time period. Okay, start your round with a set of overhand corncob pull-ups. At your own pace, do an entire set. All right, when you're done with your set, come back in front of your heavy bag. I'm gonna continue the round with punch, elbow, and hammer fist combos on the heavy bag. Primarily vertical and reverse strikes. Okay, we're starting this next round with a set of underhand corncob pull-ups. Same things with the overhand, but with an underhand grab. Go up to one side, over, down, up, over, down. Continue alternating for an entire set. When you're done with your set, we're going to come back to the middle, and we're going to continue the round, finishing up with your gloves on, with just uppercut punches on the heavy bag. You can throw them at various levels, right? You can throw them for power, but always returning straight to the face. Right? Make sure you're using your legs and your hips, punching up towards the ceiling as well for the rest of the round. Just uppercuts. Okay, start your round with a set of underhand corncob pull-ups. Do an entire set at your own pace. Okay, when you're done with your set, take it back to the heavy bag. I'm going to continue the round with uppercut punches on the heavy bag. Finish out the round at your own pace. All right, this next round we're starting off with heavy bag curls, and then we're going to heavy bag off balancing and throw entry. So heavy bag curls, depending on the type of your bag, you can use a bag like this, or if you have a bag like this with straps on it, that's small enough, you could lift with the straps. If you can't, you could always substitute in dumbbells or a barbell. But from here, the way you're going to do this is with a bag like this, get into the top position, perform a curl, and you may need to take a step back because the bag jams itself up on the ground if you're not with each one. All right, but do what you need to do, get a good biceps workout, and then what we're going to do is proceed for the rest of the round with off balancing throw entry. We're talking about basically judo throws here, all right, for the most part, but other types of throws as well. All right, so pull, enter for the throw, all right, go for a different type of throw, all right, but use those pulling and your back to create that off balancing motion, then enter for the throw for the rest of the round. Okay, start off your round with a set of heavy bag curls at your own pace. Go for an entire set. Okay, once you're done with your set, you're going to continue the round with off balancing and throw entry at your own pace. Okay, this next round is going to feature heavy bag bent over 2-arm rows and then heavy bag dragging. So for the heavy bag bent over 2-arm rows, you need a bag you can grip, and you need to keep your knees bent. Bring it up to this position here. Go down, up, down, etc. Continue for an entire set. And then heavy bag dragging, what you need is your bag on the floor, and you're going to simulate like a really heavy off-balancing movement. So for example, you're in a clinch with an opponent. You want to launch that bag towards you, right? And it could also be to the side, sideways movement. Show that again. You probably didn't see that. Like so, all right? So up the middle and up both sides. for the remainder of the round. All right, start your round with a set of heavy bag, bent over 2-arm rows. Go for an entire set at your own pace. All right, when you're done, you can continue with bag dragging. Go for the rest of the round at your own pace. Whew. Okay, for this next round, we're starting off with floor drags, and then we're going into heavy bag ground striking, primarily with vertical and reverse strikes. All right, so floor drags, then you're starting on your stomach and dragging yourself forward. All right, continue around the room for repetitions of time, and when you're done with your set, you're going to go into striking from a variety of different ground positions and transition as well with proper grappling technique as you go through it. So start from here, for example, your Hammerfist, dropping elbows, right, in terms of vertical strikes. Transition over to a knee on stomach, Hammerfist, dropping elbows, etc. All right, so you can continue rotating amongst different positions and throwing those strikes for the rest of the round. Okay, we're going to start the round with floor drags. Do an entire set at your own pace. When you're done with your set, you're going to continue with ground striking from all positions and use primarily vertical and reverse strikes. Go ahead at your own pace for the remainder of the round. All right, this next round is going to feature one-arm alternating pull-up bar hangs, and then we're going to go into some shadow fighting for technique, grappling, clinch, and grip counters. All right, so one-arm alternating pull-up bar hangs are you hang from a pull-up bar with one arm, without touching your feet to the ground the whole time. Touch your hip or your leg, and then keep alternating with straight arms the entire time period without touching your feet to the ground. When you're done, you can't do any more. You're going to come back to the middle, continue with shadow fighting. And you can continue with grappling, clinch, and grip counters. So imagine different clinches, your bear hug over the arms clinch, right? Both a defensive movement and a counter technique, either a takedown submission or a takedown escape submission, etc. A way to counter that clinch or grip from a standing position by your opponent for the rest of the time period. All right, this starts this round with a set of one-arm alternating pull-up bar hangs. An entire set at your own pace. Go ahead. And when you're done, coming back to your mats, I'm going to continue with grappling, clinch, and grip counters. Just shadow fighting at your own technique, at your own pace. Focus on technique, memorization. All right, for this round, we're gonna be doing flipping neck bridges and then finishing out with shadow fighting control position submissions. So flipping neck bridges are, you're gonna go from a front to a back flip. These are very difficult, right? But from here, press over, and you basically gotta explode backwards the other way and keep alternating in that fashion, right? Once you're done with your set of those, you're going to continue with shadow fighting control position submissions. So basically, you're going to get in full mount, side control, north-south position, rear mount, etc. You can just work your submission techniques, work through your arsenal from those different positions against an imaginary opponent on the floor for the rest of the time period. All right, start the round instead of flipping neck bridges. At your own pace, do an entire set. Whew. Okay, continue with control position submissions for the rest of the round. At your own pace, focus on technique and breathe. Okay, now that we've completed the workout, I'd strongly recommend that you do some post-workout stretching. So you can do that either on your own with the stretching techniques that you know, or you can use the post-workout stretch complex video that we have in our video library on the channel. So take a look at that. It's about 10 minutes long. I strongly recommend you do that. Hope you enjoyed the workout. If you found this video useful and you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We upload videos at least once a week. Thanks for watching.